Hey, Beezer, how's it going? Glad to have you aboard, sir. Just finishing up my advertising, and I will be ready to get started. Hoosier, good evening. Hope everything's well with you, sir. Is it me or is that flashing? There we go. That gets rid of it. Okay. Trying something a little different. I'm in windowed mode tonight, so I can actually see the chat a little bit better. My tired old eyes. Hey, Badger. Hey, it only works on Monday. I gotta use the regular one on Wednesday, but I'm thinking for October I might pick one of my other spook games and drop Andromeda on Wednesdays. So, and then after October's done, maybe I'll find a new game to play on Wednesday nights. Glad to have you here, Badger. Yeah, so I'm trying this in windowed mode. The text on my tablet is just too small to read. I am getting old. So I've got the chat open in a window behind the game, so I should be able to read it. And let's get moving. Okay, I've already gone and visited her, so I still need to find memory triggers. Gotta find a planet. And finding leads is gonna be really tough on those arcs, but I should go back and talk to the protesters. And that's on hold, so let's track that one. And I think I have to use this to dock with Helios. Oh yeah, Spooktober is something special, you know.
I'm picking up something.
What are you picking up? No, she's not picking up anything here. Not picking up anything here. This one looks like it's like got one heck of a fire going on, doesn't it?
Anomaly detected.
Looks like the only anomaly they're talking about is Eos, but let's verify that. Yeah. I'm gonna take my chances that it's just Eos, which was another one of our mission sites, so I guess I can talk to the protesters when I get back to the Nexus. Ooh, landing zone. That would be required to land, yes. Still haven't unlocked a pistol or a machine pistol. Combat Fitness 3 and Combat Fitness 5, so that's what I should be working towards. I've decided this is the better armor system. My squad is still Liam and Cora. Give my
descent is green.
Ground vehicle a little bit of color.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
What are we looking for here on Eos? Gotta be something here on Eos we're still looking for, so... Collecting plant samples. Search for supplies in the Hyperium Atrium. Haven't done that yet. Speak with Tam and the scientists. Okay, I think the scientists are the people who we talked to near the landing area. We've discovered a research station left behind by one of Eos's first settlers. Sam theorizes there may be more at other remnant sites. Let's track that one and see if Sam can get us to it. Where'd you park my truck this time? There we go. Artificially slow myself down just a little bit with the four-wheel drive, being I drive like a trained chimpanzee. Hey, Groucho, welcome aboard.
Radiation levels increasing.
Is this what you signed on for?
It's what we have.
Not the answer I'm looking for. Just help Ryder and keep going. That's all we can do.
Almost sounds like he doesn't want to be here. Okay, so remnant locations may have more camp stuff.
Get ready to fight!
Pretty sure that's just a bug. Don't really need to worry about them so much. Remember, don't drive into the water because apparently, well, the car can't swim for sure, but I also apparently can't swim. Okay, this is the one we've already been to, right? Yeah, we've been down there. That's right, use them jump jets. That's what you got them for. Hey, King. Welcome aboard. Doesn't seem to be much of anything else here. That down arrow wasn't anything specific. I could probably go inside again if I wanted to.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits. Life support restored.
No, I can't go back inside.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
That's odd. Can't do anything
Radiation
with that
levels
control either, so... Ah, thanks, Beezer. There's one thing us old army guys know, is how to find a place that is comfortable to drink in. Let's take a look around here. It's really odd to me that all the other quests include pretty good markers. But this one is like, figure it out for yourself. It's like the game's saying, I'm not here to hold your hand. Go do it. And with such a unclear instruction, like perhaps at other remnant sites there's more info.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Thank you, Sam. This is one of our camps.
Radiation levels normal. Radiation levels in...
What the... Pathfinder, that body.
A scan might help us figure that out.
Maybe I shouldn't have driven over him. I already scanned him. It's okay to drive over him. We're running.
I miss being able to give directions by what used to be there.
What are you even talking about?
Turn where the chip shop used to be. That's a hometown.
One day, if we do our jobs.
Yeah, it would help if they defined what normal and abnormal radiation levels were. But apparently that's too much effort for them.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
I don't see any other remnant tech areas.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
This is definitely remnant tech and the bad guys tech. So let's see if we can find any clues here.
We'll have to cut the power.
Have to cut the power for what? Nothing really interesting here. I don't know, I think that until I open up more of this planet, I'm kind of locked out of finding more data. Which I don't mind. I mean, they've got to try and find a way to keep things moving forward.
This guy just gets worse and worse.
They gotta try and make things last for the entire game. However, some quests they make it clear when something can't be done, and others appear to be uncompletable without being told, yeah, you can't do that right now. So that makes it frustrating. I feel like it's possible that they may have released slightly ahead of schedule, and we're paying for that. Okay, we are here. There's something over here. Let's go see what it is. What it says. I mean, it's a question mark. We should be able to find it. Research station. There's forward station. Hidden cache was found there. Forward station. Man, it looks like I found all the hidden caches so far. At least all of the ones that are available to us. That says memory trigger over there. I don't know if I've seen that one yet, so if I follow this road around to the second left, that'll start getting me up this hill. Will that get me... No, I think I need to go around past the second left to go up this way. And then go back. I don't know if... This might be in that high radiation zone. Ah, little radiation never hurt anybody, Beezer. People rarely realize that the reason that we can't quite do things like colonizing Mars is because there's no magnetosphere there. Even if we could force it to have an atmosphere, the radiation would be killer. Okay, this should be the second left.
We've got targets! Here they come!
Now, we might be able to get up into that plane on this side.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Life support levels are critically low.
You'll be fine.
Life support systems offline.
You'll be fine. Ah, son of a bee. I'm driving the wrong direction anyway. I want to go back this way. We don't need no stinking life support. We support our own lives.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Tight grip on that weapon, Cora.
It's nothing. If we get things back on track, it's nothing.
I hear ya.
Drive it like you stole it. Worst part about this is we may have already seen that memory trigger.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Yeah, we already did that. You're just repeating the things you said last time. Alright. Right there is a memory trigger. It looks like we should be able to go this way and up. What the heck is that? Let's take a look at the map. We're facing basically the trigger. Seems to be up here. Oh, we are dying, by the way. Mostly because I'm ignoring the warning. Glowing blue thing will be very bad, yes. It's probably a defensive shield on something that I'm not supposed to be at yet. Okay, so the defensive trigger is downhill from me. What's a little bit of death? You only really live once.
Whoa. The cat built all this? They don't... Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Samnode on the Hyperion to investigate further.
It's gonna be hard to get the hell back where we were. Yes, game, I'm going. Yeah, not quite fast enough. Ah. What's the fastest way back to where we were? That hidden cache might be in a safe zone. I may have to reload a previous save. It's going to return me to where I entered here, right? Of course it is. And there is no repair for this thing, so... Unlike the Mako, when this die gets damaged, you have to get to a place where you can repair it. It's not just a skill that you can use. Would be nice if the game would recognize that I'm going back to the safe zone. As quickly as I possibly can.
Tempest is a good name. Not the best name, but it's good.
So what would be best?
Hey, complaining doesn't mean I want it to be my job.
It never does.
I can't find my way back to the valley we were in. That's our valley. We're relatively safe in there. Please tell me this is our valley. Alright, now I gotta find one of my forward base thingies. So I think that's where I have to go to do my repair. I know there's one at the outpost. It's only a little on fire. I think we can still drive it. Hey, but Hawk, how you doing?
Your first outpost. It must mean something to you.
Hopefully, Prodromos sets a high bar.
Can't wait to see what the initiative makes of this planet.
Nice work.
Oh, that's a big valley in between there. Is this where I parked? No, this isn't. This is resilience.
More dead.
She saw more dead. Of course, she doesn't say it immediately when she sees them, so there's no telling how far out they were when she saw them. Or if we've already scanned them once. Or if I'm even parked on them. Nomad, you really should stop burning. Yeah, if you could give me a hint as to where the dead folks are, that would be really useful, Cora. Naturally, she's not going to do that.
What the... Pathfinder. That body.
Yeah, I
Scan
scanned
might
that
help
one.
us figure that out.
Scanned that one already. Alright, I need to find... Yeah, let's go back to the Tempest. Let's, take this road... And the first right should bring me down there. Well, that's a deceptive road. There, we're all fixed.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Yeah, that's one of the options for a children's book that didn't really go very far.
Radiation level.
You went deep with the Asari. Where's their early tech? Their motoring museum equivalent.
That was about 30,000 years back. Not much left.
Oh, no Asari chitty chitty bang bang?
Also no Asari child catcher.
Ugh, for the best then.
Do, 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 do. I would really like this to have, an on-planet fast travel system or an autopilot where you can tell it where you want to go and not have to play the self-navigation game. Oh wait, there's a question mark here. That's why we came back here. Where here is the question mark? It's over in this location. We're looking basically at it right now. Don't try to swim. Bet it's in that building right there. That building.
Henderson at the shuttle landing pad told me. He heard it from Tyler.
Yeah, for making a formal request. Oh, I can sell some stuff here. So things that I can sell. Now I can look at their stuff. Backup life support. I don't need no stinking life support.
Any new supplies?
Hi. You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, I'm Fox, chief engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The remnants are a wild card, but Bradley says you have them covered. It'll take work, no question, but I think EOS is really going to be something.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you think that.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. Hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance.
I guess I could see that as a good reason.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
Awesome.
Bye, Fox.
Have a good one.
Wow. Guy's pretty good at his job. Okay, those two have nothing to say. So it's just the engineer, dude. I managed to find the question mark. So it looks like... What's that? All I gotta do is get the skedaddle on. She certainly looks drunk. There's an exclamation point over here. Let's find out wants from us. Because we know that they all... Hey, Rhonda, welcome aboard. Okay, so somebody got stupid and is going to try to make Remnant Tech work for them. There's a couple of plant samples I can get. I know I can get to those spots. Don't know what that is. I don't see a marker on the map for where the... Oh, it's not saying that I've done whatever it is I'm supposed to do here either, so... Maybe it wants me to put that in my inbox?
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's a recipe for trouble.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Okay, so those two spots are where... I still say I should be able to swim. Duty roster should be in here.
Hi. Hi again.
Bye, Fox.
Have a good one.
So he doesn't have the duty roster. And these two are not talkable. Datapad. There we go. Weather monitoring device setup. Jennings is one of the people.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert. Too many locations to check them all. We need to narrow it down.
Ryder, just who I was looking for.
This doesn't look like the med bay.
Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Haley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But, new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up.
Casper.
How can I help you?
Welcome aboard.
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
Considering it's world-altering technology we've never encountered before, I hope not. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
I'll be waiting for it to squeeze out through my headset, Rhonda. Okay, he approved science that he knew about.
Ryder, just who I was looking for.
Pathfinder. Pathfinder. Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Ket expert to
Well,
a
Rhonda, how else are you going to get it to me?
Self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
Any trouble with the Ket?
Clearing the sky cleared it for the bad guys as well as us. So, some uptick in hostility was to be expected. We've some tricks up our sleeves, thanks to the research teams. That only goes so far. Your expert is still out there. He'd have more current information than I.
Another time.
Of course.
I didn't know I had an expert. Awesome. Guy knows how to motivate his people, even if the director doesn't.
Bradley really shouldn't have bothered you with this.
Yet you do seem troubled.
My twin sister was at Site 1. She was a genius. They still didn't make it. I keep wondering what I can do to help us.
Right.
Why is it telling me to,
August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on EOS. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
You don't really have
What do you think of Bradley?
anything to say
I've
to
known
me.
him for years. Was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better mayor. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
You're a good man.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime, preferably unhurt.
All right, now I gotta look for the hurt people. There's got to be some information here about the people we're looking for. Although that seemed to indicate that it's down.
Right.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. Comparing with locations from the work roster, it's likely the injury occurred near a monolith.
Let's go.
Okay, it's likely it happened near a monolith. Narrows it down to 3 of them. 3 places, anyway. Now let's get out there and see what we can find. Make sure I'm going the right way. I want to break left here and follow this road around to this to get onto the road around the basin. I always like mozzarella with pasta. Such a good combination. Let's start our look here. This is one of the monoliths.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Lexi, found another colonist.
So many. All right, send me their information.
I wish I knew where. Clearly there's a colonist here somewhere. And I'm supposed to scan the body and send the information to Lexi, which I can't do if I can't find them. And I certainly can't find them if I don't know where to look. There we go, body. No relevant data. That probably means I've scanned that one.
Pavlov, Amira S.
Got it. Thanks, Ryder.
Or the other two just are inconsequential. Where did I park?
I'll need to use the interface that controls this.
Why?
Radiation levels increasing.
This way. No, maybe I didn't want to go this way, but I went anyway. I love how the wildlife tries to get me.
Radiation within safe levels.
Here we are at another pylon. I've been here already today, but I wasn't officially on this quest then. But there's nothing here, because I'm not commenting on people's gear or any of that crap.
These shield masts are protecting against the radiation, but they're wearing out fast.
Look at the batch numbers. The outpost burned through a bunch of them.
Yeah, apparently I can scan each and every one of them, but for what, I don't understand. It's not really giving me any specific data that... Nothing I can really do with the information it's giving me is my point. Garlic infused oil is a very good option. Not that you need my approval, but I approve. Alright, I know that there's two plants down here to pick up. And we've got the third pylon over here. So why don't we scoot straight across and pick up them plants? I'll put a marker here. Am I going the right way? I have to make a hard right, so go around this valley and go back towards the crater.
I think that's it.
Your runner suit needs a strip down, Cora. Tint is off.
Excuse me?
The tint. That model was used in the first contact war doc, and Exo Wright recolored the product line to match. But they used the poster as reference. For screen accurate, it needs to be lighter.
I don't choose my gear based on fictional dropship rescues.
Didn't say what scene it was from. Offer stands.
Oh, it said there's a plant out here for me to harvest. Unless it's just saying that this is the generic area the plants are in. Mark Jackson! Welcome aboard. Yeah, I think that's just generic area the plants will be found in. So let's put a marker on this one. And go to there. Oh, pardon me, please.
I detect an Andromeda plant sample nearby. Dr. Camden would find this useful.
Oh, right. The gardener.
Botanist, Pathfinder.
There we go. Now we have to get over to that other pylon, which is right there. I'm facing away from the one I think I need to go to, so I need to turn around and go that way. Am I even tracking the proper task? That's cultivation. I don't want cultivation. I'm trying to save the it's got to be in additional tasks. I'm supposed to be looking for remnant data cores too. Well, why can't... This is annoying. I have a mission that I can't track.
Life support is back online.
For a change, this time you didn't tell me we were offline, so... I had no idea. Kind of prefer it that way. Why you didn't let me jump, I don't know, but okay. Oh, pardon me, please.
We'll have to cut the power.
We'll have to cut the power to what? If they're not here. I wonder if they're at one of the little sites, which would be annoying. Because those little sites aren't well marked. Which is probably why they would be there. Oh, apparently you can damage this thing. It won't let me drive down there. Are you serious?
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
This is resonating now. Probably with the vault.
Severe radiation alert, Pathfinder.
This alien tech comes in all shapes and sizes. But what's it for?
Life support systems are in peril.
Shut up, Sam.
Systems are failing, Pathfinder. Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Oh, I guess those folks can die, because I'm not allowed to track the mission.
Let's do this!
It's literally aggravating that they won't let me track this mission. But they made it seem like it was such a priority for me to go do something about this.
Nice work.
Yeah, nice work, everybody. Way to go. Give yourselves a raise. As a matter of fact, you know, I'm going to pay you double this week.
Life support is back online. Radiation levels increasing.
I'm at a loss. I'm supposed to be looking for these people. Scan the communications equipment. Okay. So where am I? I'm over here. I gotta go all the way back around and scan communication equipment there. Then I'm supposed to go back here and look for plants. Right? Because it's plants. I'm beginning to think this game wants me to be frustrated. Did I say that's to the right? It is to the right.
So, Cora, Asari Commandos. I hear a lot of things.
You hear or you watch low-budget action vids?
Either way, Huntresses hunt. They sabotage. They do assassinations.
All officially sanctioned.
And that was all fine with you?
Yeah, hunt down anti-Citadel fanatics or let crisis response mop up the blood later. That's not a choice.
That is a choice. It may not be one you're willing to make, But it is a choice. Well, technically, I guess you've already made it if your decision was to go hunt them down. But you know what I mean. It's a choice. Okay, I'm supposed to scan some communication equipment here.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Lexi, found another colonist.
It's the same one. He says someone left their gear behind. As soon as we come up here. I'll be damned if I see any communications gear to scan. Is that supposed to be it?
We're so close. I just know it. Once we get that linguist, we'll crack it. There's so much tech here. It has to help. Then I can see Carrie again. It's been a slow start, but we got this. Oh no. No!
Damn it.
The Remnant aren't all bots and maybe blue skies. Stay careful.
Remnant console, looking for more. Communication equipment that I'm supposedly supposed to scan.
I'll need to use the interface that controls this.
Oh, what did I just do?
It appears to reconfigure panels that rise from the floor.
That could come in handy.
Alright, right here, it's saying go this way and down. Now it's behind me.
Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the four giants. I'm busy.
Damn it, we've got to find them before they get themselves killed.
Well, if it was so important to you, maybe you'd be able to track the damn mission. just see a shuttle?
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Now it's not giving me a... Alright. I tried getting out there earlier, but I tried going this way, and it gave me a type 3 radiation. Maybe I can go through this way. And I'm already facing the road that leads down into the basin. I don't really need the road to get into the basin. Please tell me I'm going the right way. I am. But I only have 53 seconds left to save the crew. Absolute bullshit if you ask me, considering they gave me no indicator of how or where to go. Oh, there they go. They're dead. And I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Not even close. I have to go this way. I'm gonna lose the crew. No indicator that mission was on a timer, and I couldn't track the mission to begin with. What the heck is that? Crew's already dead, I don't care. Alright, I want to go between these rocks and up this way. Least I can do is go look for their bodies, right?
I heard someone request EOS deployment. Made me smile.
A hard world, but you can get used to anything if you try.
People want to come here, just like they wanted to come to Andromeda, except now they'll know what they'll find.
Help us! Please!
Who asked for help if they're all dead?
Thank God. You found us.
Not soon enough.
I tried. I left the datapad at the outpost. Jennings would have killed me if he'd known. He wanted his army of remnant workers. And he got it.
What was Jennings' plan here?
He thought some special electrical shock could make the remnant docile. You see how that panned out. I'll tell Bradley what happened. He'll make damn sure it never happens again.
Alright, we passed some minerals in the way here. Let's go back and scan them. Actually, there's a hidden cache supposed to be here. Due south of this monolith?
Experiencing radiation damage.
Hostiles ahead!
Is this guy trying to get in my truck?
Radiation levels are severe.
It
Seek safety
says there's a
immediately.
cache right here. Do you see a cache right here? Yeah, I didn't think so. Which direction was that mineral deposit? It's northwest. Sound effects are kind of Half-Life-y. I agree. You're gonna have a hard time keeping up with me, buddy.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Okay,
Tighten up, Costa. I'm not getting flanked because you're distracted.
Do you prefer Batarian Flood, Roman Column, or Elcor Core?
Just pick one and stick to it.
Not exactly a Christmas-type planet.
Eos will have holidays, once we figure out the seasons.
I'm trying to look at the potential. In 50 years, this could be a beach vacation.
this might be scannable.
This alien tech comes in all shapes and sizes, but what's it for?
Nothing's really scannable here, okay. Alright, if I go due west, there's still this place here, which I think I'm supposed to look for a plant over there, so Let's go that way. Head for my marker. And search the area for plants that look like they could be picked. Or objects that look like they could be scanned. Oh, that's not scannable. This is pretty much exactly where the marker said to look for a plant. And Sam didn't say anything. Did some critter just make a noise here? No, it's just the water. Okay. Well, sorry to see you go, Mark, but you have a good night. Thanks for coming out. What other tasks have we got that need doing? I already know about the research station. I can't get to that cache. Might be able to get to that one if I haven't already emptied it. Don't know what's there. So let's... Not a single mark on here. We want to go to the other side of the lake and then down into the valley beyond. I'm going to go back and do the things on the Hyperion. The way I've got it figured, eventually I'll get clues to what I'm looking for.
Radiation levels normal.
But right now, the map is telling me I'm in the right place for things.
Coming up on us.
Yeah.
Ket small vessel flight surface. Did we destroy a Ket vessel out here? I don't remember doing that. No, I may not have... I scanned this, but I didn't collect it. There's the way up. And I want to go back this way, okay. I have to say, this does drive a little bit better than the Mako. It doesn't turn to where you're looking automatically, so that makes it a little easier to drive. Because that whole turning your vehicle to where your line of sight is really got frustrating with the Mako. I still drive like a drunk chimp, but at least it's my driving that's doing it, not the game. Yes, we're departing the planet. We're going back to the Nexus.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Thanks, Subi.
Corda's looking for you.
Oh, she is. Okay, yeah. Let's take the time to go talk to our crew if they're looking for me.
Everything around here is so damn shiny.
The ship's brand new. Be nice to keep her that way a little longer.
Fewer germs, too.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos...
Vincent Price is a...
I didn't leave.
Good cat.
My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant
Have you
tech
seen
pays
the way
off,
I drive?
maybe someday I'll have
Don't tell me
roses
I'm
too.
doing well. I used to have a floofy buddy.
Those remnant vaults, all those secrets. Have to go exploring in one someday.
What's going on?
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm getting the impression that the Scourge, the dark energy that we ran into,
I'm picking up something.
is intentionally put here. And if it's intentionally put here, it was either to stop something or contain it.
Anomaly on sensors.
I forgot, I never actually went and talked to Tam, did I? Yeah, one of my dogs used to do that with venomous water snakes that she found. Never could convince her that I didn't want them. Right, that's just the news terminal. Alright, let's go find Kandros. And we also want to talk to the protesters. Protesters are over here.
They offered to put me on the transfer list for an outpost, but I said no. Authorities continue work to establish contact with our
Free our families.
Everybody's quiet.
Free our families! Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers!
Any word?
Free our families!
Nope, no new orders. Keep the safeties on.
Free our families!
Hey, what's going on?
And that's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list. Like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
And what we need is our families back.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
This is a big issue. Bigger than just my say-so.
Bullshit. You're the hero right now. They'll do anything you say.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Well, I need to speak to Kandros
Won't they get home?
anyway.
It's not the best quality, but we don't have many options here.
I thought merchants were supposed to make you want to buy their stuff.
A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is HNS.
Yeah, the animals definitely don't understand why we don't appreciate their hard work.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
What situations should they handle?
Protecting civilian outposts, holding key positions, or just distracting the Ket. Authorization complete. Good luck out there. No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks, dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
We settled Eos. There's no space down there for a few extra?
It's not that simple, Ryder. Everything Eos produces right now is accounted for.
And if we send soldiers to a research outpost, there'll be trouble.
What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
These people aren't the enemy. We didn't come all this way to rip families apart. We'll manage the resource squeeze somehow.
Your compassion is admirable, but...
Guess we're all tightening our belts.
You can run a stasis override command from operations. I hope the rest will be that easy.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of
She is definitely... Speak to distraught Torian.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
There's a distraught Torian.
What am I going to... It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't
All right,
exile you for
Rhonda,
petty
you have a
theft.
great night.
Well, maybe this bunch would.
Don't work too
They
hard
say it's
tomorrow.
murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved.
First, I gotta go do the stasis removals. Is that how'd she get up here? She didn't pass me.
Okay, sending the override command. The stasis pods should start unlocking.
You're really doing this? I was at the protest in hydroponics. I thought we'd just get more excuses. But we already lost a year waiting for our families. I'm glad it's time.
Things will be lean for a while, with the new mouths to feed.
But you're out there. We'll manage somehow. My mom was scared something would go wrong and she'd be awake in stasis all that time. She isn't... It doesn't work like that, but I just want her out, so I know.
Override complete. Stasis revival triggered on the Nexus. For Jasper K, Griffith G, Hilkvist A, Demerchi P, Kozlov S.
There! That's her!
Why are you still here? Go be the face your mom wakes up to.
I will. Thank you.
I hope you had that tattoo
Given
before
new
you went
resource allocation,
before she went to
personnel
sleep.
and
'Cause
stasis on the
otherwise, she's gonna
Hyperion
have a word
may
for
now
you.
be required to wait longer.
When it's time, you'll have a home to wake up to. I promise.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
They're still talking about civil disobedience that I just resolved. I suppose that's sensible.
Help you?
They wouldn't know right
Pathfinder
away.
Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time.
All right, Beezer.
Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The
Oh, good
security
lord, I'm
chief,
gonna have to go
Reynolds,
back to that
my
goddamn
friend,
place, aren't I?
He refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. but I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
If they make me fly back to that godforsaken planet, I'm gonna scream.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
I want a report by tomorrow. Well, those families are out of stasis. I know because we're cutting rations for Apex.
My decision's made, Kandros.
And now everyone thinks protesting is how we get stuff done. Excuse me.
Tracking enemy.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial and he was found guilty?
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you assume he's lying?
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Okay, that's not the terminal that I thought it was. Uh-oh. I guess they want me to do something. Or I've managed to lock up my game. Oh, I just had to click on everything. Okay.
Tracking enemy activity. Apex leaders notified.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Ket, Remnant, and Outlaw forces we've encountered.
Thanks. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Attention, civil disobedience has been
Supply request is in.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Supply request is in. Dispatching to your location.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Scott Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with.
Of course
Have
you
you heard
did.
the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Wait a minute. If he was facing him and his chest burst open, that would mean he was hit from behind.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
If they'd fought and Nilkin threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Did Nilkin seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Great. I'm gonna have to go back to that damn planet.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Good to see you.
As sleepers wake in stasis.
Must be great to see how your hard work.
We're seeing more and more skirmishes with the cat.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope, that things will get better. But until we find the other arcs, a cloud hangs over the initiative.
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
I'm looking into the Nilkin Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to EOS and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
I think we already have, though physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Guess this is your place now. Everything we achieve will be seen here.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
It's a pretty nifty office I've got.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Top scientists have few answers. The dark
There is a, another mission I'm supposed to be doing here. I gotta go do that, yeah. Gather intel on enemies. Okay. I gotta go to Sam node. Hyperion Atrium, so I had to go there anyway. Speak with scientists.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
So let's do that Apex while we're here. I don't need to track it, being I know where to go. Okay, I have to do strike teams on missions that show a strike team as an option. Okay, I get it. So this is the one that I can send a strike team for. Speak with scientists.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
The human Pathfinder has died. Alec Ryder was killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system. Ryder's son has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest in the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda. This is HNS.
The scientists are upstairs. Yeah, just get in my way and then just stop.
Can I borrow your telescope? The light wavelength of the planet might help me.
Of course. I hope you find the methane you seek.
Ah, Pathfinder. The information you gathered is marvelous. You and your Sam, of course.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Hirik. My colleagues and I work directly with Sam, refining your field scans into discoveries to benefit the initiative. Hopefully.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Indeed. It's thanks to your sterling data gathering that we were able to wrangle this space from Addison.
Keep up the good work, champ.
Alright, those folks are done with. Now I need to go to the Hyperion so I can go to Sam node. I think Cryo Bay is closest to Sam node. I'm not certain.
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS.
I have a friend who came across on the Solarian Ark. How do I find him?
Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Gardner.
There are.
The initiative founder was
How's that
with the
possible?
Nexus hit the stir.
A lot has gone wrong. But they've got Pathfinder out there.
This is not good. Damned exile. I'll make it right, Dash. I promise.
Alright, I don't want to talk to those folks. I want to go to the Sam node. So let's, Apparently I chose the wrong destination. I'm good at that.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
Yes, it's me. But don't fawn over me or anything. I ran right past Sam Node. No, I didn't. Here we go.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Well, then play it.
Let's see it.
This memory is from when your parents returned to Earth, after your mother was diagnosed with her disease.
It's simple. We take Sam.
Who?
I named the AI, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Sam. We use your research and interface Sam with an implant.
My work on biotic implants was yielding results, but this... I don't know.
What did the doctor say?
Alec,
What did he say?
it's getting worse.
There's your answer. This will work. Sam can fix you.
Alec, I'm not some war you have to win. You're not an N7 anymore.
That doesn't mean we...
They kicked you out of the Alliance for this.
We're talking about your life.
Alec, did you ever consider that maybe it's my time to go? I'm human. We die. It happens.
Ellen, please. Losing you is not an option. The kids aren't gonna lose their mother. God knows they never had a father.
Then give them one.
They just asked for a refund.
So can this Sam talk yet?
Hello, Ellen. Why did the tree go to the dentist?
To
get a root canal.
Humor algorithms. I can't seem to get the hang of it.
Or maybe it's the guy teaching them?
That felt so real. Mom was right there, alive.
It was the first time I met Ellen. My education on human mortality began that day. Your mother seemed prepared to die.
But Dad wasn't ready. Mom was just trying to prepare him.
Even though all human beings one day expire.
Yeah, but when it's someone you love...
You gotta love the dad
It's
jokes.
not that cut and dry.
I'm beginning to understand where your father's resolve came from. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course. Your father's personal logs.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
Give me that, Alec. We've heard enough of you talking. Right. So, here's the irony. My research on biotic implants and EZO caused this stupid disease. But maybe it'll save me, too.
No maybe about it.
Hey, this is my secret log. Anyway, the right type of implant, joined with the right type of AI, could actually bolster human physiology. Even as the disease is trying to kill me, the implant and Sam are counteracting it. keeping things balanced. Result? I get to hang around a little longer. Maybe collect on all those anniversary dinners this guy owes me.
As a Quarian and historian, how do you view your people's reaction to the Geth?
Well, we banned artificial intelligence, which was understandable, but that was taking a hammer to a rather delicate nail.
Which was what?
The very thing that sparked the revolt. The first Geth who asked us, Creator, does this unit have a soul? But how could it have a soul? Geth had no meaningful perceptions of the world or diversity of experiences we take for granted. Worse, the Geth saw us as the Creator. The revolt was inevitable. We were their superiors.
They were living with their gods.
And they resented it.
Ryder, Barlavon says you're looking for me. It's not every day an XN7 looks for the Shadow Broker. Anything can be had, provided you can pay. Especially when the tech involves artificial intelligence. The Council will have specters all over my ass if they catch wind of this. Translation, I'll get you the code you want, but the price just doubled. If you try to renege, I've got people. People with guns.
I don't remember seeing Chappie.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni.
Yeah, I've heard that already. Alright, there is... one more task here. Alright, back to the vortex. Angry woman can stand there and be angry. I don't want to talk to her. She's upset about something I might have done.
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system.
Or something that happened as a result of something I might have done.
Vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in origin. Noted Astari scientist Pelisaria Basale.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This
As
is
Agent
sleepers awake
West.
from stasis.
If I'd done what I planned, things would have gone badly.
Upstairs, I guess?
Oh, does that mean you want a refund? Oh, no. I got a buddy of mine to look at. We came up with a model.
No, it is downstairs somewhere. I just don't remember how to get in there.
Construction and repairs continue on various...
Must be this way. There we go.
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that. I think they're straight from the Milky Way.
Okay, so that deals with that. What else do I have that I can do here on the station? That's back on Eos. I have to go back to Eos anyway. Collect resources. I bet that's on ES. Oh. I can do that. I want to try and clear as many of these things off in one location as I can, because it's very inefficient the way it's been dropping these
The human Pathfinder has died. Alec Ryder was killed
quests
after
on
touching
me
down on Habitat 7
and making
in
me
the
run
Arctic
back
system.
and forth.
Ryder's son has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest in the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda. This is HNS.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
Pathfinder.
And of course I have to return to Podromos.
Reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
I have no idea where they're gonna be. Find and scan the colonist bodies. That's random. Cultivation. Good luck with that. All right. Well, it is a little early, but I am going to cut the activities for the night. We've done everything left to do up here on the station except talk to the angry woman, and I don't want to talk to the angry woman because she's just going to tell me things I don't want to hear. And I suppose I could talk to her before I leave.
We're getting there. Put in a good word for us.
For Podromos.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Oh, we're at 80% on planetary viability? That's excellent. Now I just need to get 4 more planets. So let's start with the ship we know. Secretly acquired blueprints of the Normandy, a stealth frigate based on designs developed by the System Alliance and the Turians. An early Turian starship, their first to travel beyond a mass relay. Very nice.
Superintendent Cash reminds...
Humanity's first crewed ion engine starship, built using technology proven by ESA Smart 1. Probe 2003.
Everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
I lived through 2003. We did not do that. I already looked at that. Let's take a good look out over the Nexus. Beezer, the one through 3 saves are factors in this. However, Mass Effect 3 starts after the Andromeda Initiative left Earth. Or left the Milky Way, I should say. And this time period is 635 years later. While there's no reason that they couldn't have used whatever technology allows communication across the galaxy instantaneously to send a message here about what happened during Mass Effect 3, but that BioWare did not put that into the options here in the game. So unfortunately, these people don't know about the Reapers. Remember, the Reapers were a secret at the end of Mass Effect 2 to the majority of the galaxy. Maybe Alex Ryder knew about the Reapers. Maybe a few of the higher-ups knew something about them. But for the most part, Shepard was alive and currently grounded on Earth. So yes and no. The choices I made in Mass Effect 3 impact this world. But my big question is the Krogan who are here, yes, they would still carry the genophage because they were never cured, but will any offspring, because the offspring were the exceptions, the ones who were genetically not affected by the genophage, will they carry on the genophage? It's quite possible that here in Andromeda, the Krogan would eventually start losing that trait naturally because they would never be going back to Kachunka and getting exposed to the genophage. Which, of course, the Krogan did not know that they were constantly being exposed to the virus. It's a very interesting thought experiment to see which way that goes. But as I was saying, I appreciate everybody coming out for the 2 hours and 45 minutes we were exploring the planet Eos, and now that we have to go back there, I'm really irritated. But at least it's for the we've got a definite purpose and not just exploratory this time, so we're going to try and stay focused and then move on to our next destination, because we need more planets, and we need them as quickly as we can. I hope everybody's had a good night. I certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. Take care of yourselves. Check in on friends and family. Make sure everybody's doing okay. And I will see you tomorrow night, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, for Phasmophobia with Mikey, VG, and Pixel Gamer Girls. Take care, everybody. Good night.